Hello, happy Sunday. Let me just turn down the music a tiny touch. There we go. Okay. All the clicking, all the doing. How's everybody doing? What's new? What's happening? How's life? What is going on? Let me switch over here. Oh, let me take that off. Hello. That's funny. I always forget something. Always forget something. In this case, I forgot many things. My desk is a hot mess right now because there is shit all over it. And that's just how it works. That's just, that's the explanation. But what is going on with Everybody Sunday, don't mind me, as I'm shifting everything around to make space for the tablet. For the drawing today, I figured we could be due. My brain is not yet on. It's 12 o'clock. I'm not yet awake. I'm still waking up. It's a process. But I thought today would be fun to do the color palette swap challenge. The palette swap challenge. There we go. Which, if you haven't heard, it was getting a little popular on Blue Sky, where you basically have at least two characters and everything about them, all the drawing, all the line work and everything is the same, but you take the color palettes of each character and you swap them. So like the skin color of character A is character B, the hair color, the outfits, all of that, they're swapped. And I thought that would be fun to do today. And I am working on the washi wean piece. If you've seen in the Discord, it's happening. So I'd also figured I'd show off some stuff that I've been working on. So here's the washi wean. This one's from last year. And then we have this one, which is going to be Vines, Lantern, Brown, Stairs, and Ghost. I try to fit all of them into one picture. So, I mean, do these count as lanterns? That's kind of what I was aiming for. I mean, if not, I guess I can do another piece. I was kind of hoping that would count. And then the vines I was going to put here. And to incorporate brown, because I was worried I wasn't going to have like a spot for brown, what I did was I took the literal one washi tape that I have that's brown, because I wanted to have more washi tape, because I feel like there's so much detail. Like, where do I put the washi tape? So one of the washi tapes is going to be the sky. I was going to have that space scene that I've done before, and then I already punched out just a plain computer paper of the moon. I was going to have that be the moon. And then for more washi tape incorporation, what I did was I took the brown washi tape that I have, I put it on different paper types just to test it out, because I have a cutter that I bought secondhand, and it's not the best. I tried the foil trick. It did not work. So it's a little dull, but it still managed to cut. So if you can kind of see, the edges are white because it like screwed up the cut. So that's paper, and then the rest of it's the brown washi tape. And I thought I could just chop off bits of it and make like vines. Vines over here. Hopefully that makes sense. Everything's backwards, so it's like I don't know which way to go. So that was part of the plan. And then what else did I have? Oh, some of the texture on the stairs. I thought I could like cut out strips of washi tape, because I do have some tape that could kind of pass. And that's what I'm thinking so far. I will try to incorporate as much washi tape as I can in there. But the most important thing is I just didn't want the character to have any washi tape, because I wanted them to like really stand out and be really plain. So that was the plan. And then other things I've been working on, I have been busy apparently looking over everything. So y'all know that I've been working on hand making Christmas gifts this year, and you've probably already seen this one. So this is for my niece. She will be 1 this year, and her parents are obsessed with sailing. So very soft, very squishy, very baby safe. That was this one. And then I have more. I have more now. So let me just find spots for these. So the next one I did, and he already knows about it, I already asked him about it, is Alexander's. And I actually asked him ahead of time, I was like, is there a specific gift that you want for Christmas? And of course he's gonna say no. And so I'm like, well, if I made you a bowl cozy. Would you want that? And he's like, oh no, I'd have to see it. I'm like, okay, how about I make the bowl cozy, and if you don't like it, then I'll use it. And I asked him what colors he wanted, and he wanted black and white. So, da-da-da-da, I made a bowl cozy. And of course, like, and with every single project, something has gone wrong. So like with the sailboat, I somehow sewed the flag on the inside. I don't know how I did that. So I had to take it apart and then move it to the outside. So that's why it's like a little extra wonky, is because I had to like re-sew it. So that's what happened with this one. And then with the bowl cozy, this one had several things happen to it. If you've never sewn before and you want to learn like your sewing machine and stuff, the bowl cozy is a nice beginner project. You just gotta be on the whole time. Because I sewed it wrong in one spot and I had to unpick, and that was really annoying. And then like the edges are so bad, and I tried to make the stitching like as invisible as I possibly could because it's black and it's white, and it's like I can't use white thread because then you'd see the white thread on the black, and I can't use black thread because then you see the black on the white. So what I did was I happened to have gray thread because I was fixing a pair of pants or a pair of shorts that I had, so I had gray thread, so they're connected together here with gray thread, and I think that worked perfect. And then I did, hold on, the top thread was black and the bobbin was white, but it still shows through. So it's like I did all that effort and you still see it. Look how wonky that is. Look at that. And then like some, hold on, where's the spot where it's like the worst? Here, it's like I don't even know how that happened. Like that was a thing. And then there's another spot. Oh, here's where this happens to me every time. If anybody has like a tutorial or a tip or something, but like when you sew over the spot that you left open to flip the project inside out, like it always looks like shit. I can't get it to look good. You probably see it better on the white side, but like the gray here, the threads are sticking out. And it's just like there's a clear fold here where I folded it in. I want to avoid hand sewing, but it seems like hand sewing is the only way to make it look good. And like, look at this, it's not even straight. And then there's another spot where I screwed up and I was worried it was gonna come apart, so I went over it twice. And then like, wait, hold on, is it this? No, this end, where like, it goes off. So, disaster, but it works, okay? That's the important part. It works. He's used it. It works perfectly. It actually works really nice. And he didn't really mind so much the mistakes, and he actually said he would have preferred to have the thread visible. So he wanted the black thread visible, and I was like, bro, you were so uninvolved. Anyway, so he wants another one, so that'll be his Christmas gift. It's not even straight. Who is? That's true. That's true. That's very valid. Hi, Sour. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm just going over projects and stuff that I've been working on this past week. And, yeah, so working on Christmas gifts. So here's gift number 3, and it's for nephew number 2. And this one also had stuff go wrong. And I'm like, how is it? How every single thing. So this is what I made him. And I have to say, end result, stunning, fabulous, showstopper. I don't remember all of the meme, but the meme, like end result, so good, so good. Everything came out very nice. I am happy with the end result. There's even a little bit of hair on top. Apparently this character has a little bit of hair. And I had to really salvage the eye. It did not look good, but I made it work in the end. All right, I made it work. This one also had problems because I started with the wrong color and I got so far, not realizing most crochet projects have you start from the head and you finish at the butt. That's why I've called the closing seam part the butthole, because like most crochet projects, it's the butthole. This one, it was the head hole. So I did so much in yellow to start and I had to undo all of it. So that was annoying. There was other little things that were like wrong and I had to like try and make work. Like the blue thread is like really thin, so there's a bunch of holes and I hid the holes, by stuffing the bottom with darker color thread and darker color scraps, and so you can't really see the holes. So that was clever on my part. But otherwise, this one was also, I mean, they all worked out, but like the disasters in making them. And then the last Christmas gift I have done so far is my mom's. And I do love it, even though it's a little wonky, and I am obsessed and I want to make more. So my mom, I wanted to make her a rope bowl, and it is basically exactly what it sounds like. It is a bowl made out of rope, and you just sew it together. And I could not, for the life of me, find rope. I was trying to go to several stores. I went to a creative reuse store, looked for rope, no rope at Goodwill. Like, just nobody had rope. But I went to Michael's. I drove all the way to Michael's for yarn, actually, believe it or not. One thing of yarn. I couldn't ship it to me because I didn't know what color I needed because I lost the label, and it was this brown. And I'm like, they have several browns in this line of yarn, and I don't know which brown. It looked like two possibilities. I didn't want to buy two things of yarn and not use one of them. I didn't want to ship accidentally the wrong one, which I almost did, actually. The one that I thought this was, I almost bought it. But luckily, the Michael's, that is like, I say 30 minutes for me. 30 minutes is a drive. 6 hours one way to Michael's. Okay, listen, I know my mom was shitting on me too. She's like, oh my god, 30 minutes. And I'm like, Mom, the Michael's where I lived was like 5 minutes away. Okay, in Florida, like the longest you have to drive to anything is like 20 minutes. And she's like, oh my god, 10 extra minutes. I'm like, it adds up, Mom. That's an extra 20 minutes of driving. Both ways. Or just, you know, when you go both ways. Anyway, so I bought the yarn. I have the yarn now. I can finish my cardigan now. That problem was solved. They had rope. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I can actually do my mom's gift, because I was going to have to like think of a backup idea if I couldn't find rope. They had rope. Problem. Had multiple hour drives within Florida. Okay, fine. It depends on where you're going. If you're just going to a store, like there's stores everywhere. Like, if you're going to a place, then you might have to drive a bit longer. But if you're going to a store, like there's stores everywhere. But anyway, they had rope. It was macrame rope. I didn't think anything of this. This is not the rope to use. It was such a disaster. This end is glued because it completely fell apart. Hold on, I don't know if you can like really see. I had to glue that because it fell apart, and I panicked after I cut the tape off because it was just unraveling like crazy, and I was just like, oh god. But that part worked out. The other parts I had issues with is like, it kept having holes as I was doing it. Here's the bowl, by the way. Came out stunning. Love it. It's wonky, but it's beautiful. Okay. And then the ending here, when I had to cut it again, there's so much stitching here. It's nuts to try and make sure that no pieces would flare off. I also added some glue. So there's some glue here. So do not use macrame rope for your rope bowls. Basically, you don't want it to look like it's twisted around itself like that. You want it to be braided, and that's the rope you want to use for this rope bowl sewing project. But I found a tutorial that, there's a million tutorials on YouTube about rope bowls, but one I found was like, oh, if you want to, you know, level up your rope bowling, check out this other tutorial where she added fabric to it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And it just came out so cool. You basically just wrap fabric around the rope as you're feeding it through the machine. And I thought it came out so well. And then the loop worked. This is my first go at it. Okay, my first go, and it looks so nice. And I used some iridescent, does it show up? It's so hard to get it to capture on camera. It's really pretty in person. But I used iridescent thread. I've been dying to use a project with like fancy thread. And you can see it kind of glowing in the camera, but I don't know. You can't really see it. Oh well. But anyway, I'm obsessed. I have enough to make another one, so I might as well make another one with the rope that I have, even though it's the wrong stuff. But in the future, I would definitely love to make more of these. And I'm gonna end up having the same problem that I have with my crochet bags, where I'm just gonna have a shit ton of rope balls and nobody to take them from me. So that's what I've been working on this past week. And the next Christmas projects I will be doing are my brother's, and I will be making them cowls. And I have the fabric already, so that's good to go. And oh, no, you can't see them. They're like right off camera, but I do have the fabric for them. I just kind of have to figure out measurements, and it should hopefully be the easiest project that I've done so far. I'm gonna like cry if I have problems. Because literally every single one that I've done, I've had problems so far. It's ridiculous. I've purposely picked the easiest things possible for me to make as Christmas gifts. And every single one has had issues. It's just astounding me. But anyway, that's done. Cowls are next. And like, I saved like the most difficult projects for last too, which is the crazy part. But also, I found this interesting, and I meant to share a picture online. But for the macrame rope, the what it's made of is 75% cotton, 25% unknown. I've never seen that before. So it's like 75% cotton, 25% I just thought it was interesting. I saved it because I wanted to take a picture of it, so I thought that was funny. Alright. We'll go to art. That was just the, well, that was art, but we're going to drawing illustrated art. Too many things. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Those are the plans. But how's everybody else been doing? I feel like I just word vomited everything. But I had so many like projects that I've been working on, and also projects that I've not been working on, such as the cardigan. I've been avoiding the cardigan. I've reached the tedious point, and I don't want to do it, which is adding all of the stems onto all of the pumpkins. And there's like 30 something pumpkins, I think. I forget. There's a shit ton of pumpkins. And I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, I think, so far. And I've got like 30 more to go, and I don't wanna. But it doesn't take that long. It's just like, it's boring, so I probably just need to put on like a good movie or like YouTube video or something, and then just go for it, just do it, just get it over with. But yeah, I've also been making a bunch of candy corn still, and I ended up stopping because I was like, I feel like I'm making like too many for just the apartment. And then Alexander mentioned, why don't you just give them to people in the Russian meetup? And I was like, oh, that's kind of a better idea. So now I don't know what to do with them exactly. I don't know if I should actually try to stick them out as like a trick-or-treat thing, or if I should just give them out as gifts to our library group meetup. So that's where I'm at with that. But yesterday we went to, they've been doing a bunch of events. I found a website that actually lists, I think, like most of the events that have been happening in town, and I was like, oh, I can actually see stuff that's like going on. And I found out that they're doing a farmer's market, and it was the last one of the year. And I was like, you are waking up for this? I want to go. And it was kind of not what I was expecting, because it was overlapped with a Pride event. So like part of it was farmer's market, and then the other part, which was like I think a bigger part, was the Pride event. And I was like, man, if I had known it was Pride, like I would have dressed up or something. Like I have a bandana. I could have worn my bandana, but I didn't know. So we showed up and there was just rainbows everywhere, and I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? It's not June. And but it was cool, just like seeing everybody there, and like lots of small businesses and stuff there. But there was a couple spots where actually there was a lot of churches, like for booths set up. there were a lot of churches, and I was like, this is weird. This feels weird, like to have a bunch of churches at a Pride event. I don't know. Doesn't really fit the vibe, you know? But this town seems to be like rather progressive. Like a lot of the churches have rainbow flags and stuff hanging outside. So I'm like, okay. Oh, and if anybody is just joining, I'm doing the palette swap challenge, where you have at least 2 characters, and then you just boop, swap their palettes. So I'll be doing my OCs today. I'm using a reference photo, so I keep going with that. What was I saying? Oh, like the small business stuff was nice, and we actually bought, because we thought it was going to be ending soon, and so we were trying to like hurry and go through and like look at everything first before shopping, so we would be like, oh, we need to come back to this booth. But then like we kept stopping still at several booths, and one of the ones we stopped at was like, I forget I can get the business name if anybody's curious, but she sells like eco-friendly like body products, like eco-friendly soap and shampoo, lip balm, moisturizers, lotions, stuff like that. So we bought, Alexander had to buy this soap because it smelled like trees, and that's his favorite scent, and I hate that smell. I feel bad because it's his favorite, and like every time it's like Christmas, he gets excited because then everything can smell like pine, and I don't really enjoy the smell of pine. But I do it for him. Okay, I do it for him, and but he knows the smells I like. She actually had so I like the smell of orange Pez, which smells very similar to yellow Pez. So just basically, I call it Pez smell, and that's my go-to. And actually, the soap I have right now, I found at Trader Joe's, and it smells like Pez, and I was very excited when I found it. And she had one that smelled like Pez, and I was like, if I didn't already have one, I would have totally bought it. But she had a lip balm thing, and I used it yesterday, and I still feel it. Like, my lips are a little bit dry right now, but it lasted like a while. So I was like, wow, that's nice. That was a worthwhile purchase for sure. And then I also bought a ceramic cup, and I don't have it with me, so I can't show it, unfortunately. But maybe next week. I need to wash it, and I just haven't washed it yet, so it's in the dishwasher right now because it's dishwasher safe. But yeah, I love seeing all the small businesses. One thing I didn't like though was that there seemed to be at least a couple booths that sort of gave off the vibe of like they bought a bunch of stuff really cheap from look, I know. I just, at this point, I don't buy anything anymore that's not dishwasher safe. And actually we just switched our dishwasher detergent like literally just this last week because I watched a video that was talking about like eco-friendly products, and one of them mentioned dishwasher detergent, the little Tide Pod things that they come in, like the plastic wrapping, it's not like it doesn't completely dissolve, and it leaves plastic in the water and like on your dishes, and I'm like, I didn't need to know that, but like it's important to know. I don't enjoy this knowledge. So I apologize for imparting it onto you. So we just switched our dishwasher detergent to this eco-friendly that doesn't use any plastic. And yeah, like that's what it felt like. They bought like cheap, like it's the plain flags on products. Like they had actual flags, and they had like socks, not keychains, but what are they called? They have like a key ring thing, and then they have like that giant loop. It was longer than like a wristlet. But anyway, they had like a bunch of that stuff, and it just looks super cheap. And like the people selling it, like, I'm sorry, like you just, I don't mean to judge. I know we are a rainbow, but you look like the most like cis straight passing person who just is there for money and like not actually like genuine like supportive or part of the community type person. Like you really look like you're just there to make money, and I don't appreciate that. So, like, one of the booths that we went to just to look at, like everything looked like that, and I was just like telling Alexander like I want to go. Like I'm uncomfortable. Like I don't want to stand here and look at this guy's stuff, and like I apologize if I clocked it wrong. Okay, but like it gave that vibe, and anyway, that's my story. But there were other people who just like they actually like handmade their products, and I'd rather support that. So the ceramic cup that I bought was handmade, 100% handmade, and I feel like so cheap for the handmade price. Like I feel like people who hand make like physical products and not like just digital art printed onto a print, like because you can print out a million prints, but you can only make like one thing, and it was a really nice cup, and it was $20. And for like a cup, $20 is expensive. But it's handmade, like from scratch, start to finish. And it looked really pretty. And I'm like, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. I'm like, this is a really nice cup. I feel kind of bad just giving it $20. But here we go. So some of this stuff felt cheap, in that sense. But yeah, otherwise it was fine. It was crowded, so which was good. Lots of people there. So many dogs. Oh my god. There were dogs galore. Everybody had a dog there. It was very fun. Very exciting. I enjoyed that part. But yeah, so that was yesterday. And I still need to look up other events that are going on for October because I want to go to a corn maze. I want to find one, so I need to look that up. I tried to look it up and then it got a little overwhelming because there's like apparently a bunch of farms here and they all do different stuff, and I was like, okay, I need to look at this later. And then I found the farmer's market and I'm like, that is a one thing. I don't have to look into it at all. I could just go there and it's fine. But yeah, so probably later today, or just this week, because then we can only really go on the weekend. So this week I'll look up where a corn maze is, so I can go and finally experience a corn maze, and maybe see some aliens or something, right? Because they do the, what's it called? In the corn, the corn symbols, those things. They do that in the corn. You get lost for decades. I would. My sense of crop circles. Oh my god, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. My brain farted so bad. My sense of direction is so bad. I only really know where I'm going when I'm looking at the Pokemon Go map, which is really funny. And Alexander gets so bothered, but like, he's glad because then I can know where I'm going. But then he's bothered because it's Pokemon Go. But if I don't know where I am, and then I open up Pokemon Go and I'm like, oh, I know where I am now. I make reference points of like, I know this gym. This other thing is next to this gym. And, oh, I need to pull up the character outfit references too. Oops, shit. Hold on a second. But I'm getting a little bit better. I might be a nerd. Oh my god, we're both nerds, okay? He's been just reading this one comic nonstop recently. He's a nerd. Also playing video games. He's totally a nerd. Alright. He likes Neon Genesis Evangelion. Right, you have to be a nerd to like that. Where's my... I want to do her second outfit, because then it actually looks different. It's like palette swap her first outfit, like it would be the same. They'd be wearing the same thing. I think it's... why do I have two five? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it was more of a nerd thing. I tried watching it. Am I gonna make people hate me? I tried watching it, I couldn't get into it. It's similar to Brotherhood. I feel like I have the most controversial hot takes when it comes to anime. because I didn't actually finish. I didn't finish it. I finished. Did I finish Brotherhood? I actually don't remember. 100% cool girl. 100%. Yeah. Great. Now I can get rid of that. I kind of just want to draw her first, and then I'll come back to. That. But yeah, I think I finished Brotherhood. I just did not like it. I've seen the first FMA, loved it, huge fan when I was a kid, and so I heard about the remake, and what did I see before I started watching it? I think I saw like some stuff that turned me off about it, and then I started watching it, and it was just like I don't know, I kept seeing flaws with everything, and I'm like, the art is so bad. And if you look at, like, just to know how bad the art is, like, look at Scar before after. Okay? Mega hot, mega not. Alright? That's all you need to know. Okay? So, clearly, one of these shows is superior over the other. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I could not get, everything just frustrated me. Everything made me mad. And then I know I didn't finish Evangelion. I could not get into that. And I'm almost kind of glad that I didn't finish watching it, because I know like 1 or 2 spoilers or something, I don't remember if they're connected or not, about the boy. And it's just really gross. And you probably already know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. And I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to experience that. I get enough of that day-to-day life of just men being gross, okay? I don't need to watch a show of a man being gross. Okay? I can live without that. So, I'm glad. The only thing that I need to know is what I already know, which is the meme of congratulations, because it's very funny. Just out of context. You just have this, probably in context too, you just have all of these characters circling around, I think, the main guy, right? And they're just like, congratulations. 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 It's like a 2-minute long thing. Oh, should I have her hood up or down? I think I'll do down so you can see her hair better. I haven't drawn her in forever. I'm trying to get better, just, you know, over the years, but also recently. Like, wait, the real cool animal anime is Skate the Infinity? I don't know what that is, but I also don't know anime. I stopped watching anime a really long time ago, so I'm very behind. I'm assuming that one is very obscure. I've watched Inuyasha. I've watched Case Closed. I've watched Fruits Basket. I haven't seen the remake. I want to. I'm a little nervous about it. I've seen Princess Tutu. Super recommend. Best anime that's ever existed. I watched Chrono Crusade. Terrible. Absolutely abysmal. Destroyed the source material. Source material is so heart-destroying. The show just does nothing for it. I'm so much more into manga. Oh no, an ad! Oh, I forgot to run the ad thing to stop ads. God damn it. Is one season anime about boys who skateboard. That's funny. Isn't there one that they ice skate? Or something? Hi, Nina. No worries. Isn't there an ice skating one that's like super gay? Like everybody's like into each other or something? I forget. Yuri on Ice. Yeah. That's what it's called. And I tried watching Naruto, could not get into it. I tried reading Naruto, could not get into it. I'm like looking at my shelf. I'm like, what anime have I seen? Oh, I've seen Wolf's Rain. I don't think I finished it though, but devastating. Devastating. What else? I know I've seen more. Oh, I've seen like Pokemon, Digimon, you know, Sailor Moon, obviously. Like, you don't even need to mention those. I know I'm missing stuff. I definitely watched more. Obviously, FMA, I said that already. I don't know. I'm reaching my limit of what anime I've seen. I did watch one Netflix made anime, which is already saying a lot. I watched it with Alexander, and like the first season wasn't bad, but then the second season was like horrible in like every way. Like the animation quality was so much worse, the storytelling was so much worse, everything was so much worse. But I forgot what it was called. But it was something about like a cop. I just remember like the color blue. There was a lot of blue. I think one of the characters was a cop. I don't know. Let me look it up. Knights of Sidonia? I mean, I feel like it says a lot. If the only thing I remember is the color blue and a cop. Okay, definitely no. Definitely not that. No, I don't think there was robot stuff. He was like trying to solve a mystery or something. Or like solve a crime. I think it was like a crime drama thing. I don't know. No robot stuff? I don't think there was robot stuff. It did kind of remind me of that one robot game. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I know it. Don't tell me. Oh, the Jesus one. Where the guy is Jesus. And the other one's a cop. And the other one's a chick. I don't remember it. But that game. You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about? It reminded me of that. But not like the same. But just like, I don't know. The vibes, I guess. Odd Taxi. No, I've never heard of that. But I'll look it up. Dude, I don't watch any anime. Oh, that does remind me, I did see the one with the screaming panda. I forget the name of that one. That one was cute though, although I started to like it less as the seasons went on. It seemed to kind of lose the plot a little bit. Like the first season was good, and then like after that was not so good. I don't think that was the name of it. Was it? Oh, are you looking for the cop one? No, it doesn't look like that guy. It has a panda in it. No. It's everybody's an animal, and like they go to work. It's like a workplace. It's kind of like The Office. God, I'm the worst person to talk about this stuff. I don't remember the names of anything, and like I know nothing about anime. Which is really funny because I know Japanese, people are like, oh, so you must be a huge anime fan, and I'm just like, they're like, oh, have you seen this or that? And I'm like, you are speaking a different language to me. Actually, one of the things that I've done to remember what I have seen is I go to my Chibi DeviantArt account. Except I can't remember the name. I'm so bad today. My brain is just not on more than usual. Oh, okay, I remember now. I totally spelled that right. Here we go. Oh, there's no dash. Oh, crying. Alright, then we go to the anime folder. Oh, movies don't count. Like, I have a Kiki drawing, but it doesn't count. Alright, so I have Kiki's Delivery Service, Chrono Crusade, but that show was terrible. Inuyasha, Ray Earth, show was terrible. Sailor Moon. Oh, Attack on Titan! I've seen Attack on Titan. I didn't really like it. Is that a controversial opinion? Am I allowed to say that? Or is that another sacred show? The first 2 episodes were nuts. And then, like, the 3rd episode was just so anime. And then after that, like, it was decent. And then it stopped. You didn't like Titan? Okay, cool. I was, like, into it, and then, like, the more that they revealed, like, what the plot was, I was like, oh, this isn't good. And then the ending just really pissed me off. Because I'm like, it didn't make sense in my brain. I'm like, how is there enough to do the entire world? Like, there's just, I'm trying not to spoil it, but like, I just don't think there's enough for the circumference. And so fast. It happened like instantly. And then Alexander's like, oh, but if you do the math. And I'm like, it's the same city as Princess Tutu. Do you know how small that city is? And he's like, oh, it's the whole island. And I'm like, no, it's not. So, and apparently it's Madagascar. Which, that's not even where the town is, I don't think, right? In Princess Tutu. Because they're both based off of a real town. Which I find it super funny. I found it super funny until I stopped liking Attack on Titan. That they were based on the same city, because then it's like, oh, you could argue that Princess Tutu takes place in the same universe as Attack on Titan. But now I don't want to, because Princess Tutu is way superior. Alright, so what else do I have? I have Digimon. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! How did I forget Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my god. Hold on. I have to share this. This took so much effort. Look at that. Look at that art right there. God, Merrick is so hot. He's so gay. And so hot. But yeah. Damn, that drawing took forever. I never finished Yu-Gi-Oh though. I finished the first... What arc did I leave off at? I made it past... I think they were doing the duel in the city. So it's after the first arc. Did I go after that? Oh, I think I watched some episodes of when they were in the video game. And that was it. Most of my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge now at this point comes from the abridged series. That's where most of my knowledge comes from. Dude, I drew so many chibis. This is just a ridiculous number of chibis. Hold on, I'll bring it over. Get over here. Go back to the regular gallery. Hold on, refresh. Get out of here. What is that? There we go. Look at this. We have Mortal Kombat over here. We have DC. We have some OCs. We have some Disney. Teen Wolf? Nobody knows who that is. The Jasmine one where I will forever regret having screwed up the tiger's face. Raja. The Cyborg one took forever. Just all the details. All the ones that like you don't think chibis take that much effort. But they do. And I had to keep doing Mortal Kombat even though like I don't think anybody like even knows Mortal Kombat anymore. And the Harley one took a surprisingly long time because I screwed up the proportions. All these chibis. Look at that! This one took forever too. The board. And then Wizardmon. Screw the rules, everybody. Exactly. Exactly. This one did take forever, but I feel like it came out really good. The Titan. A lot of these were like really self-indulgent chibis. Where it's like, you're not, like, look at this. No one knows who this guy is. No one but me. He's a DC character. He was like the best character on the show. Anyway, look at this. Look at this. So much detail. I just went ham on chibis for the longest time. This was a popular one, the Maleficent. Ember. Nobody knows Ember. Sindel. Nobody knows Sindel, another Mortal Kombat. And look at Mr. Bubbles. This one took forever. Appreciate my art. Anyway, that was old art back in the day. Oops. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's her outfit. I'm like, where's my character reference? How do I draw her again? I just need to make sure her hands show, because her or actually her gloves are the same color as her scarf and her leggings, so I guess they're not that important to show. So, never mind. It was not that big of a deal. For some reason I thought they were purple to match her boots. And actually, like, I did a tiny bit of, like, thinking about their color schemes when I initially designed their outfits and stuff. And I did purposely try to have Lil's outfits lean more warm toned, like warm in color, and then have Zeph's lean more cool, but to have a little bit of the cool and warm in like each of them as kind of like a call out for each other. And if I were to redo it now, I feel like I would have done a little bit more of a better job with that. But there was some thought behind the colors of their outfits, okay, when I initially designed the characters. I know it seemed like I wasn't doing anything, and I was just kind of being dumb. But listen, I put a little bit of effort in, okay? A little bit. And actually drawing in this sort of like sketchy style to sort of match the comic is kind of like making me miss the comic. Who knows, maybe I'll start drawing it again one day. Does anybody remember that I make a comic? Does anybody remember? Like, oh yeah, there's a comic with these characters. Alright, how badly do I want to draw the hands? Good enough. Good enough. Think you draw yourself? I think so. I stopped a long time ago. I made so many pages though. How many pages did I make? Like a ridiculous number. I made 175 pages. And that is... Oh wait, does it show the date? Let's see. 23. Over 6, yes. Over 6 for sure. That's the most pages I've made for any comic project I've ever done. I usually actually stop around 6, I think, in previous comic projects that I've done. It's like 6 or less. But I did a lot. And I have the story, like, written out. Like, there's an end. I just didn't get there. But it was a very fun project. I would like to come back to it one day. I feel like I learned a lot doing it. And I am able to, like, draw much faster now thanks to it. Like, doing a comic is one of the best ways to learn how to draw, like, anything. It's like, oh, you want to learn how to draw buildings? Make a comic set in a city. You will have no choice. Yeah. Peter gets the vote. How did you know? But yeah, it teaches you, like, shortcuts too. So it's not like how to draw something, but it's also like how to get something drawn, if that makes sense. But if you want to, like, level up... Oh my god. Okay, she's just gonna not have another eye for a little while. But if you want to just level up your general drawing skills, yes, but also like knowledge of just how to draw something. So it's like, how do I need to draw something for this scene, maybe like a car. Okay, I need to look into how to draw a car. And it's like, oh, I don't really want to draw a car. What are some ways that what are some methods I could use to quickly get this thing over with as fast as possible? And sometimes that could be tracing over a photograph. I've done that in this comic for cars specifically. Other ones could be like learning to use photo editing tools in the programs that you use to make something look like it's drawn, even though it was a photo. Screen tones is another thing. Brushes, how to use your brushes, all that stuff. I think her shoes are just like this shape. And then like that. I think that's how I designed her shoes. I'm so good at character design and like drawing things. Look at me go, y'all. Like, one of the characters I have in the comic is in a wheelchair. So I had to, like, look up references of wheelchairs before and stuff to get her character drawn in for certain scenes. And it'll be convenient if I start the comic up again, because then I'll have wheelchair references. Oh, full circle, it all comes back. And actually I kind of love how I drew the trees. Because I did not care. This comic was very much a, I don't care what it looks like. I don't know if you've seen the pages here. I can pull some up because I have the folder open already. The cover is by far, like, I think the best looking art of the whole comic. Here's the cover. Ah, get over here. Oh my god. My computer is just like lagging now. Hopefully the stream is okay. Alright, we're just gonna let go. Okay, there we go. Goodness, Windows. Oh god. Alright, anyway, so here, cover. Love it. And then this house design is so bad. I did, like, design the layout, like, I tried to, like, figure out, you know, oh, where's her room in relation to, like, the kitchen and other things, because I knew there was gonna be, like, inside scenes coming up eventually. So I wanted to kind of get some idea, general idea of placement, but like the outside is so bad. It just looks like shit. And I have copied and pasted that second panel so many times. And it's meant to be sketchy. It was meant to be like a rushed bad not care. Although this running panel, like look at that foot. I feel like I did a good job on that foot. You know? I think here, her running in the second panel doesn't look good. The first panel seems like I tried to exaggerate it, but like I didn't really do like a great job with it. I feel like if I had like her torso more forward maybe, it would have looked better. But anyway, third panel here. I think it looks good. But it's like, it's so sketchy. And oh, spoiler for page 5. But like, look at the trees in the background. They get progressively worse. Like here, I'm trying. I'm using brushes. I'm like, there's detail. You know, there's some texture. And then the longer it goes on... Wait, let me just like go forward a lot. The longer it goes on, the trees just kind of turn into this. It's just like, whoa. It looks so bad. But it's so funny and I love it. I love it a lot. Hold on, we need more trees. The trees are really my favorite part. Okay, these ones I tried a little bit. This page had effort. For real. Look at that perspective. Look at those details. Like, freaking, I put a barrel right there. Some logs. People walking. Like, there's an outfit on this person. Like, they're not just like a blob walking. It's a blob with an outfit walking. Look at that. And then there's some over here. I did design some background characters. Can't tell if they're like supposed to be holding something or they're cold. But like, look at that. Oops, shit. I don't know what I did. But here we go. Just like all that detail. I tried. This page was trying. I remember. I told one of my friends who was reading my comic at the time. I was like, you need to wait. This page is coming, and I'm so excited for it. It was a big deal when that page came out. Hold on, interior shots, nobody cares. These interior shots though, they took forever. And like now if I were to do them again, I feel like I would be so much faster at them. And oh my god. This part was so hard to draw. Because I tried to draw her like yaoified, like, is the term yassified? Like, really exaggerate her features. Oh my god, this is making me like nostalgic. Look at these beautiful trees. The trees are honestly my favorite part. And then I also recycled, there was a fire pit in like page 20 or something, and I copied and pasted the same. I copied and pasted the same house. Did not redraw it. I just copy pasted it, and I think I warped it slightly to look like it's that perspective. Copied and pasted the fire pit so many pages. This page, I mean, I did a lot of these pages on stream, but I remember this one because it was during COVID. Like, COVID was just starting, and I needed beer bottles. And we're like, oh, which one should we do? So chat wanted the Corona. And then we have the famous Pep Not Pep up here. All these little details. This page I had to redraw several times because I could not get the perspective right. The perspective is still wrong. But I gave up on it. And here's a truck. I think I traced that. And then I'm trying to think what I used for references for the rooms. I don't really remember. The effort I put into these freaking blinds is too much. Alright, any other fun ones? Oh, and then I went full color. Again, copy pasted the same. You're doing comic today? No! I'm just showing it off. Welcome back. I was just talking about it because I'm doing the palette swap challenge. And I'm drawing in the style of the comic. And it's just making me feel nostalgic. And I just wanted to look at the art again because it's been so long. And it was really funny to look at, can I like go super fast? The early pages with the trees. And then compare them to the later pages of the trees. I'm sorry if this is like seizure inducing. But like the effort that I put in to the trees, do you remember this? Like look at the texture and like the brushes that I use, the details, and then you go like just a few more pages in and they're just like blobs. And it's my favorite thing about the comic, I think. Yes, so Lil and Zeph's colors and Zeph and Lil's colors. It's a trend going on right now in Blue Sky, and I wanted to take part. And it's wild. I recommend if anybody has at least 2 characters or like wants to just play around with this stuff, like palette swaps look so weird. I've seen so many people that I follow do the palette swap challenge, and every single time I come across it, I'm like, I am uncomfortable. Looking at this makes me uncomfortable. So I'm like a little nervous to see what they're gonna turn out to be like. Like, it's gonna look so wrong. And some of these people, it's like, I don't really know your characters, but I know what the colors they're supposed to have, and it's not those colors. So it's still like uncomfortable feeling. But yeah, anyway, so I was talking about how I might I still wanna finish it. Like, I have stuff written for it. I just have to, you know, do it. And this might lead to some inspiration and motivation for doing it. There we go. There's gonna be a lot of holes I'm gonna have to close up. Make it in. Heroes and Villains palettes. I forgot about that. You have a sketch for that? That's an interesting one too. Alright, let me just close holes so I can just easily select stuff later. What is happening? Crimson, thank you for the raid! Welcome to the stream. I am doing the color palette swap challenge. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Where you take 2 characters, at least two characters, and you swap all of their colors. So like you swap skin tone, swap I can't talk today, oh my god. You swap hair, swap clothing and stuff like that. So I have 2 OCs that I have up here, and I'm gonna be color palette swapping them. If that makes sense. Hello, happy Sunday, yes! Losing my voice, but oh, it's been an hour, so we should all drink water. So welcome raiders, we drink water on the hour every hour. But I'm almost always late, so just drink water. Rating in peace, I appreciate it. Your stream is suggested. Oh, welcome! Welcome. How was your stream? If you need to raid and go, that's totally fine too. What was I saying? I forgot now. I get so easily distracted. Why do I remember your prompts? You are just a prompt girly, I feel like, and that's why. Very into prompts. But that's, I don't know, your memory's better than mine. But yeah, so I'm drawing characters from, they're OCs, they're from a comic, but I haven't been doing my comic for like 2 years now. Been doing OC-tober. Ooh, that's fun. I guess this kind of counts as an OC-tober thing. It's just a sketch though. Only able to do 1 piece. That's fine. I mean, if it's a sketch, if it's just 1 piece, like, it still counts. It still counts. For the distraction department, it's okay. I am very easily distractible. Very, very easily distractible. I am the not AI creative prompt girly, yes. I need to see Colette's list. She's collected so many now of all the different monthly challenges. So like the March of Robots, the OC-tober, you know, those things. She's been collecting them non-stop. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the raid too. Happy Sunday. Have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. But yeah, exactly. Ooh, what is this? Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, so filling out the holes. Oh, and I guess since there's more people here, I can go ahead and update again about projects that I've been working on. So I am doing the Washi Ween piece. We're not doing Washi Ween stream today because I just I super do not want to set up traditional art streams because of how much of a pain in the butt it is to hook in all of the wires and everything. So I don't know how long it's going to be until we have another traditional art stream, but it might be a little bit of while. A little while. Those are words. But I can show the, here's my face. Here we go. So this is what, this was last year, but here's what we got going. So I have vines, lantern, brown stairs, ghost, and I'm hoping that these lamps count as lanterns. Please. Hoping. For the vines and the brown, what I did was I have a, I bought it secondhand, but it's a paper, the paper stamp, not stamps, the paper cutter things that cut shapes out of paper. Anyway, I got it secondhand, so it's a little dull. But what I did was I took the one brown washi tape that I have, I put it on paper, and then I cut that out, and it's kind of like this leafy shape. Oop, this way. And it's kind of like this leafy shape. So my thinking was I could chop this up, hole puncher thing, yes. Looks done. Well done, thank you. And then I was thinking I could like cut up pieces and then make it look like vines on the side of the stairs. That was my thought. So that incorporates some washi tape and some brown. And I was glad because I was like, how am I supposed to put washi tape or brown in this? But yeah. But so I was also gonna do the sky here in that space washi tape that I have, and then I already cut out, paper punched a just a moon, just a plain, it'll just be a plain paper moon. And then I was also gonna do some washi tape texture on the stairs. Yeah, I did not want to cut that by hand. I was so glad that I had this paper punch thing that I was like, I am not doing that by hand. I might do like a couple of larger leaves by hand because that won't be too bad. You also got it from the hole puncher? Like, listen, we need all the help we can get. But yeah, so it didn't punch all the way, so that's why there's white edges. So it kind of got messed up, but that's fine. I could either color that in with a brown marker or something, or like just cut it off. But I'm trying to think of where else I could put tape. Exactly, work smarter, not harder. But yeah, so I'm not sure where else to put tape. Unless I could do like a glow. Oh, I could do a glow around the lamps, the lanterns. And yes, that's my thinking so far. So that's what I got going so far. So that'll be done for sure this week. Hopefully. So that's what I have in progress right now. Oh, it got clogged. I'm worried about that with the glue. Yeah, I tried to use foil this morning to sharpen it. It didn't work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Like maybe I didn't fold over enough sheets of foil to have it cut through, or I didn't cut through enough foil in general. But I've seen that tip before, and I tried to salvage. I had another 1-inch circle hole punch, and I used it quite a bit. I use this for a lot for my journal making, and it was so dull. Like even just regular printer paper, it couldn't cut anymore. So I cut so much foil. I felt so wasteful cutting so much foil to try and sharpen it, and it did nothing. Nothing helped sharpen it. So I don't know if that's just not meant for the hole punch tool, or if I was doing something wrong, or I just had a bad hole puncher thing. I don't know. But it did not work for me, so I ended up having to throw it out, and I bought another one, and I haven't used it that many times, so it better last me because I use it a lot. But yeah, tape the tapes together. It was too thick for the puncher. Yeah, so I experimented with 2 different paper types. I have some packaging paper that I got that's like thinner than normal paper. So I put the washi tape on that. Well, I first cut that paper just to be like, okay, where are we at base level? It was fine enough. It was clearly not actually thick enough. It like kind of messed up in the cut. So I was like, maybe the tape will actually help. The tape did seem to help. But, oh, welcome back. And so that seemed to work. And then I tried regular printer paper, and that seemed okay. So yeah, I was tempted to try tissue paper just to be like, maybe I need it really thin, but it worked out enough. I got 4 of them, and that should be plenty, because then I'm also going to be hand cutting some larger leaves, and I think that'll be fine. And also remembered that I have a it'll come to me, a light box. I have, not a light box, but I have a tracing light pad that I got as a gift like years ago, and I keep forgetting I have it. But that'll help a lot in terms of cutting out the sky, because the tree detail was, I don't know if I should have done that. But then I can at least see where I'm cutting, and I haven't used it before for washi tape, so hoping it works out. And then that shit's my starting washing read. It's also hell. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Like, I thought of this idea to draw, and I was so attached to it. I really like the concept. And then it was only afterwards I was like, how am I supposed to incorporate washi tape in this? Shit. So, are there pockets? I must have had pockets. Hold on, I need to make this larger. There's no way that I did not give her pockets. Okay, yeah, I see them. She's got pockets, we're good. But yeah, if anybody hasn't said, feel free to say what's new with Snap's House Life on this decently cool Sunday. What's the temperature actually? It's been cool-ish, finally. Well, weather. What are we at? We are at 69, and for the cultured people, we are at 21. Nice. We were supposed to get rain this week. I thought it was supposed to be cooler this week. It's going back in the 70s. What is this poop? I am ready for winter. I am ready for cold. I still don't know what I'm gonna think when I look outside and there's gonna be snow. That's gonna be so culture shock for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be taking a lot of stock photos. Oh, by the way, that's the thing I'm gonna be working on this week is stock photos with the wheelchair. Finally, it is happening. I promise, it's coming. The wheelchair is coming. I've just been kind of procrastinating on it because I've had other projects and I've just been doing this instead. Oh my god, it's the other eye. I was struggling with it earlier. I'm gonna have to flip. The wheelchair is coming! Style doll's hair, and I don't want to occupy the bathroom in that late in the evening. Oh no. I've been partially avoiding it because it's like, I don't want to... There's a lot of pictures I want to take. And I'm lazy. And it's hard for me to do multiple shoots because I prefer to do all of them in one shoot. And that's just too exhausting. And I know it's going to take multiple shoots. So, we'll see if I can be patient with myself and allow myself to do multiple shoots. I'm going to do one shoot first with just the chair. And I think that'll just be like day 1. So I'll have just the plain chair by itself and then different angles. So I'll have just straight on, above, below. And then I also want to put back on the decorations that I have for it, all my customizations, and take pictures of that again to give people ideas of like how to decorate the chair. If they're doing it for like an OC who's like dedicated wheelchair user, like we decorate wheelchairs. Okay. So, yeah. So just some ideas, because I have right now a backpack on it. I have the backrest that I made, I have the pillow that I made, and I have the pocket, side pocket that I made. So plain wheelchair and then decorations. And that'll be just shoot number 1. And then shoot number 2, me just like in the wheelchair. And then if you have any ideas of what you would like to see, I wrote down, oh, for anybody new, I make stock photos, if this is confusing conversation. I just realized that. Where's my list? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Right now, I have chair at different angles, dynamic angles. I'm like, I can't read my handwriting. Oh, somebody wanted martial arts and yoga, chair yoga. I thought that would be interesting. I'll have to look into that. I'm not a professional. I've never done that before. Cooking, cleaning, everyday tasks. Having a second person, so seeing if Alexander would be interested in helping me there, just to have like 4 scale. Otherwise, I can maybe Frankenstock something. Getting in and out of the chair. Obviously back shots. And then just a few shots of like my decorations. So those are all my notes that I have written down right now. And yes, the Akira slide. For sure. Definitely happening. Back shots, yes. Oh my god, scrolling. Migrating to, yes, with your comic. Trying to get hyped to draw a comic again now that the rest of chapter 4 is sketched out. You've been on a roll with that. Friend me some assets to make digital art look more traditional. CSP currency. I've heard about this. I don't know anything about this. How does that work? Is that like game currency where you like buy with money and you get points or something and then you spend that points? Did anyone play like Neopets back in the day? Or games like that? Is it like that? That's like my reference point. I played pet site games back in the day, and they had one currency that was free, in-game currency, and then the other currency you paid for. You're not on a roll. You haven't updated comments since June, July, but you've been doing like the thumbnails like crazy. At least recently, you were posting like done like 1 million thumbnails. I feel like that's quite productive, and also productive to take breaks. It's fine to take breaks. Seeing commercials for this on Nickelodeon. Oh my god, that was my childhood. So much of my growing up life was Neopets. I played that game through high school, and then once I got into college, I moved on from Neopets to other indie pet site games. I don't think any of them are still around. I think the only one that's probably still around is Gaia, but I wasn't really on Gaia that much. I like the more smaller indie ones that are more tight-knit. Those are the ones I went on a lot. But you get it by putting stuff in the asset store, but it doesn't let you? Bruh. That's weird. I mean, it's cool that you can, like, by contributing to the community, you can get community contributions, I guess. But it also kind of sucks for people who, like, can't do that. Like, if you are unable to for whatever reason. Like, I feel like you should still be able to have some kind of access to that stuff. Sounded neat? Yeah, it was fun. There was so much drama, though. There was so much. I think the part of it being tight-knit led to a lot of drama. We were all so much younger back then, and that usually also includes drama. But it was fun, and I learned a lot drawing back then, because I drew assets for those games. Oh my god, alright, her eyes are just, they're gonna be what they're gonna be. Over virtual pets, you have no idea. You know nothing, Jon Snow. The drama wasn't over the content. No, that's not true. Sometimes it was. Like, if the art, okay, one website that I worked for, I did some of the writing and graphic design for them, and then I moved up into doing some art for them. And they hired a new artist who redrew all of the pets, and that was a shitstorm. People were pissed. Oh my god. But generally it's just like drama in between each other. So like drama between site owners, drama between people who worked for site owners. Like, I ended up getting like so much dirt on people. I'm like, I need to walk away. Wanted to... Oh, the head turn around, yes. Oh. Oh, the coins expire? Ooh. That's lame. Alright, I think I got her done. Oh, there's that little line detail thing. So I was like, her outfit's too plain, I need to do more stuff to it. What if I add a line? That's literally my reasoning for this line. No other reason. Sounds about right. Unless you're a paying member. Is that the subscription thing now? I'm so behind on CSP stuff. If y'all can't tell, I use Photoshop. I am lit old. It is hard to get me to switch. Alright, let's find another pose here. Does that work? Should we do short sleeve or long sleeve? Actually, I don't know. Let's look at this real quick. Oh, okay. I kind of want to do long sleeve and then just hood down, I think. Because then you get more of the outfit. Let's do that. Do that over here. Back to sketching. I don't know what brush I'm using, I kind of forgot. Oh, that explains a lot. I still have my permanent version, it's not going anywhere. That's the part that's like confusing to me, because I remember that they switched to a subscription model, but then they occasionally offered, or that you can still buy the non-subscription. It's confusing. I remember they had a bunch of backlash to it, which is like very valid and understandable. I'm using stock photos that I won by default. But it looks like they run like a contest every week or something. So if you want a chance to win stock, actually, if you want a chance to win stock photos, I'm still running mine. I should be shouting this out more. Hold on a second. Let me go grab that and then link it in here. I've had one entry so far. So if you and it's random. So if you also enter, that would mean you'd have a 50% chance of winning some free stock photos. So here's the link. If you're on Blue Sky, all you have to do is just do a draw this in your style. Any style, any medium, whatever, doesn't matter. And then you get entered for a chance to win. But also, Graphite Studio is also, actually I don't know if there's their recent one finished. Hold on, let me check. And then TrueRef also does it. TrueRef does a, and I'll link to TrueRef too. Where is? So there's a few stock providers that, there they are, that do challenges for free stock photos. And I scroll and drink water to try and find it. Okay, yeah, they just posted it 2 days ago. And the entry, oh, it's the same date, October 17th. So here's Graphite, I hope I'm saying it right. So that's theirs, if you'd like to enter theirs. And then TrueRefs. TrueRefs is a little bit tougher competition, just as a heads up. Because more people enter into TrueRefs. So if you want a higher chance, I would say enter either mine or Graphite Studios. But you're also more than welcome to enter TrueRefs. But those are the three people the three stock providers that I know of that are currently doing free giveaway thing. Oh, thank you, Faye, for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. What's new? What's haps? How's the day? Hope you're doing well. Alright, get the ref back. Anyway, so that's how I won a bunch of stock photos recently, was because I entered in Graphite Studios, and I was the only one who entered, so I won by default. So that's what I'm using right now for references. I'm like, listen, I won these. I need to use them. I have so many stock photos that I just, like, that I've taken myself, but then also that I've bought or, like, gotten from other stock providers, and it's like, I need to use these stock photos. I need to use them. And I actually used my stock photo for the stairs on this one. Let's go. Here, I can pull it up, because I still have it open. But this is it. This is the stock photo I used for the stairs. So, using my stock, let's go. I'm trying to get better about it. I don't want to, like, hoard and then not use. they will ever get through. I know. It's awful. Oh my god, I don't think she makes any more stock photos. She used to make a bunch. Forget her name. I could find it, but I have a bunch from her. I have a bunch from Sarah. I don't think I have much from Nyx. I hope I'm saying her name right. From Naya, Nyx, and one of those hopefully. Who else do I have a lot from? I mean, obviously now Graphite, but I've bought some from Graphite before too. What else do I have? Oh, I don't have them all directly on my computer. That's why. Yeah. Let me see. I have a bunch from Noah Bradley now that I can't use. RIP. That one sucks. I don't feel comfortable about it. Let me go to my folder here. Oh, Howard Leon. I missed whatever that is. Noah Bradley, he was pretty big in the art resource community. He made art tutorials. He made art, like semester-long classes that I almost signed up for. Dodged a bullet there. And then he started getting into reference photos. And he's a professional artist. He's done pictures for oh, what's that game? It's not D&D. It's the other one that's like D&D. The card art that everyone does card art for. That game. He's done a bunch of those. So he was a big artist in the industry, and then he made the move to go into stock photos. And the stock photos, yes, Magic, thank you. Then he made the move to go into stock photos, and his stock photos were really well done, very professional. And then it came out that he is, at least was, a predator, and he did it to a lot of women, and it was just like not a good look. And then his apology it wasn't taken well, to say the least. And then the fallout from that, he like got way worse. He started to it's kind of like whenever people get like canceled, they like go MAGA brained, and he just went like hard right and super into AI, super into NFTs, just constantly talking about cancel culture. And like in this case, it's a little bit valid because he did lose work legitimately. Like he, I think, lost his contract with Magic, and they were going to change his card art, I think, is what I think. It's been a while. But yeah, so I have stock photos from him, but I don't feel comfortable using them. And then I have a bunch of people. Suzanne, that's the other one. She made a lot of great stuff too. But I don't think she sells anymore, which is a shame because her photos are really nice. Hers was really good because she had professional martial arts and sword fighting, and you don't really get a lot of that. That makes sense. That worked out then. Oh, the Pose archives. I have a lot from them. I need to still buy their boot pack. I haven't done that. Oh, Juke Pub stock. Ah, I can't see her name. I also have a lot of their stock, and I don't know. My folders are a mess. I would show you, but it looks very embarrassing. I tried to label them all with the username of the people that I bought them from. But yeah, if you like outfits, I'm pretty sure Howard Leon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I apologize. I think he does a lot of costumed ones. I don't know. If you go on my stock, this is the easiest way. If you go on my stock photo Blue Sky account, if you go to the list of people that I follow, just go there. Just go there. This is where I try to direct people there. I follow, as far as I know, every stock provider on Blue Sky. If I'm missing anybody, oh, just he, him now? Okay, I know the Alfie part. Apologize for about that. I thought it was any pronoun. My bad. I did not hear about that. My bad. My bad. But if you go to my follow list, I think I follow all of them. If I'm missing anybody, please tell me, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to prioritize, like, yes, it was any for a long time. That's why I got confused. But I try to follow all of them, and I also try to repost, like Twitter lingo, repost from people who aren't always like a strictly a resource account. So like I recently reposted one that was a bunch of pumpkins and like gourds and stuff. They sometimes share other resources, but I try to strictly follow only people who will only share resources to make it easy for people. So it's like if you follow somebody, it's not that they share art and resources, it's just only resources. So I try and follow only those types of accounts and then repost all the other stuff. That's the attempt anyway. But yeah, so there we go. Anyway, enter into the contests. You could have a chance to win free stock votes. Very much worth it. And then I still need to plan another washi weed picture for this year. So that one, I wonder if I can put them all in one picture. It's broom, silver, potion flower, fur, spider. And I do have shiny silver washi tape. What's up? Just saying. Maybe I can think of something about that. I'm eager to see yours done though, Nina. I'm excited. Probably should not be, just do the whole body first. Not like you're gonna see the legs anyway. Oh, I guess you'll see the one. That's right, there's a slit. There's a slit. Beautiful. I didn't actually use a reference for the character that I drew in the washi green piece, so the feet and the hands look pretty great. I don't know how visible it is, but I was like, good enough. Good enough. That was kind of the goal with this washi ween piece, was like, it's coming up on the other side. I have the washi ween themes on the other side. But I was trying not to get too bogged down by the perfection, and I feel like because I haven't drawn in so long that I'm feeling more of that it's gotta be good pressure, and I feel like that's also why I've not been drawing as much, and it's just kind of like puts me in a cycle, because then I'm not gonna draw because it's like, oh, it's gotta be good, but then like, which leads me to not draw, which lengthens the time of like, you know, that. So I'm trying to break that cycle. That's why I thought like doing a very sketchy comic styled thing today would help with that. And so far I'm feeling good about it. So I gotta make her a little bit taller though. But I've been doing oh my god, okay, I was just suddenly zoom out and she's tiny. Alright, we just stretch her out. It's fine. She goes into that one what's that like medieval torture device where they like stretch you? just do that. She's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I love seeing the posts of people being like, oh no. When they hear about the medieval torture, if they were to go back in time. Oh, it worked! Let's go! That's cool. Can you do that and get the coins and then be able to download resources and not have CSP? I'm asking for a friend. Sometimes it's like stuff just buggy Like I had that, what did I have happen recently that was like that? Where like I submitted everything and it didn't work and I didn't know what was going on, so I just hit submit again and then it worked the second time and it was like, what was wrong with the first time, bitch? You don't know? Interesting. I might have to look into that. Into my long list of things to do. You have to go carve pumpkins. Ooh. Oh, thank you. I hope you have fun. Hope you have an awesome rest of your Sunday and awesome rest of your day. Rest of your week. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Or just get bit by a mosquito. That's what it seems like when they're like, oh, if I were to go back in time it'd be so horrible. Oh, the torture machines. Oh no, what was me? I was such a baby. I would not be able to handle it. I'd be terrified of mosquito. That's me. Oh my god, I'm gonna draw Zeph. I can never draw her face. I don't know why. I drew it. It's perfect here. This is exactly what she's supposed to look like. I'm sorry, yeah. This is exactly what she's supposed to look like, and I've never been able to draw her the same ever since. It makes me so sad. So I tried to give like unique face shapes and character designs for the characters. Actually, have I really shown them? I haven't shown them in like forever anyway, so hold on. Go back here. Because this was like supposed to be a big kind of experiment for me back when I was initially working on this comic. Was to... Where's the... Here. To try and come up with unique body shapes, unique face shapes. So these characters were side characters. I was trying to have like character designs for ones in the background, so I wouldn't have to come up with them on the spot. And I've not. Well, these ones haven't shown up yet. Like their opportunity hasn't happened yet. So that's these ones. These ones would have had opportunity, and then I just didn't utilize them. So I need to utilize them at that point, some point. But like I tried to come up with like different body types, face shapes, sort of things. These are the, oh my god, were these the original? Look at that. This is what they were supposed to look like. The original thought. Had her hair up. Oh my god, they look so different. I'm like, alright, where is this going? Hold on. I'm just making sure this isn't going anywhere. Where's the other? Oh, there we go. I made a height chart. His grandmother hits harder. So these are these are all like the kind of main-ish characters. So we have our girls over here, and then all these other ones. And yeah. All this work went into designing him and he dies. I'm very excited to get to his part. But we're not there yet. So rip. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get there. But her face is supposed to be like more angular, and that's what makes it hard. He didn't die. He page 5. I knew you were gonna say that. I showed page 5 earlier on stream today, and I was like, oh, spoilers for page 5. But I'm missing it now. Like, I'm talking about it, I'm drawing stuff for it, and it's making me miss it. Oh my god, I need to like focus and draw faster, because I do want to get to the colors on stream, because I think it would look... We have to see it. It's gonna look nuts. Alright, focus time, focus time. We're drawing, we're drawing. We're not talking, because we're drawing. That's what's happening. You're like, oh my god, Sam, how can you draw so fast? I've never seen you draw so fast before. It's like, I am speedy right now. I am ultimate fastness. I am go person. Alright, we're going. I'm focusing so hard. Oh god, the eye. The other eye. I swear to god. One day I'll be able to draw it. Is today that day? Not really, but we're gonna keep it. And, yeah, I think you did. I think what I'll do first is I'll do their actual colors, and then I'll, change them after. Go. We're going. Alright, nobody talk to me. Nobody talk to me. We're gonna draw. Go. That's a joke, by the way, for people who are new. You need to scan organize those. Oh my god, don't talk to me about scanning. I need to scan stuff too. Oh my god, I hate scanning. It's such a pain in the butt. I mean, it's not like it's not a like it's a pain, but there's always like, you know, you have to like do so much. There's never like one that you have to scan, because then it's not worth like taking out the scanner, setting it up, doing all that work just to scan one thing. So then you wait until you have like a bulk amount to scan, but then you have so much to scan. And then my scanner, which is an excellent scanner, I do appreciate and love my scanner, but it slows down with each subsequent scan. So despite the effort that it takes to take it out, it's probably faster to do it each time to scan one thing than it is to batch scan a bunch of things, because then it slows down. Is stash? Yes, exactly. Mine is 2. It's behind me. It's in where is it? Can I point? This way. That one. It's in that drawer. Actually, so is the light pad thing too. It's in there, and I'm gonna have to dig that out later. But that'll be worth it. Alright, hold on. Let me just... get some art going. Oh my god, the twisties. Hold on. And then this is probably the sleeve here. Bro, like, how do people draw arms? Is my question. It's like she's got one like witchy finger. There we go. We're gonna go hashtag good enough there for that hand. And then she's got like what is this part? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. The reference photo isn't helping me. I think this needs to turn the other way. Because it's like, hold on, I need to look at me. That's smart. Use myself as the reference. So if I, hold on. Because this hand is tucked. No wait, I'm backwards. Wait, hold on, I have to science really quick. This hand is down, this hand is on top. And then it's this? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You guys, how do I do this? Like, this is comfortable to me. But then one of the hands is tucked. Oh, the top hand is tucked. That makes more sense. Oh my god, we're sciencing right now so hard. I need a picture. Where's my phone? You don't know how much sciencing is happening right now, Nina. Alright, let me turn on. Like, we'll do a 5-second timer because I don't think I'm gonna be fast enough. Alright, just go like this. Take a picture, and then one is tucked, and the other is not. Oh, we are so good. Do you need me to screen cap? It's okay. Okay. I did it backwards. It's fine. Because we have technology. I can flip it. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. I needed clothing. So sometimes, like, because this is here, I'll show. It's just one picture, so I feel like it's okay to show. But like, this is what I'm working with. And there's no clothing, right? So it's like, oh, you can see the anatomy, you can see how that stuff works, that's great. But I definitely agree with people that there's not enough stock photos of like, at least in our like little pocket community of artists, with clothing, of like regular clothing. And because it's like, how is the clothing working here? And that's the part that's breaking my brain, not the anatomy. All right. Luckily I was wearing long sleeves so I can look at pictures of me. All right, so this goes away. So this is like that, and then that part is like this, and then this comes out like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then there, that's so much better. References, folks. Use them. Alright, back to the rest of her outfit. The nice thing that I appreciate past me is like the outfits are very quick and easy to draw. Let me just go like that. Just look how much leg I don't need to draw. Nice. And then split is like under here, but let's not have a tangent. Just this part, and then this tucks into her boots, which at this point I kind of need this part. I'm almost there. We're not gonna stop stream until I have their other colored palettes done. So then this is that. That. Oh, actually I could just keep that line and then just use that as the bottom. Nice. Oh my god, just there. And I think I had, yeah, there's a back part. Alright, I think did I get it? Oh, there's another line right here, but that's like not important. I think. Oh, she's gigantic now. Dedication for the win. Yes! We focused and we made it. We did it, Reddit. Let's go. Alright, let's make her a little smaller. Oops, oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. Okay. Trying to sketch. And there's definitely a lot of gaps I'm gonna have to fill. This is what happens when we do like sketchy line art. How bad are we? Oh god, they're everywhere. Go, go, go. Here's another gap. Just in case. There's one. If I miss one, let me know. I don't think that's one, but just to clean that up. Oh god, the shoes. The shoes have quite a few. Close it up. Close it up. Ooh, did I get them all? We're good. We're good. We're good. She's good. Okay, cool. Over here. We're good. We're going. We technically have 5 minutes. I don't think I have her head. Her head's good. Her outfit is not. Her shoes are not. Gap. 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 That's good. There's the hole. I found it. Did I get it? Oh! Let's go! Alright, and then we just do select, modify, expand, inverse. Let's do red. That is not red. Oh right, I broke my gradients. God damn it. I was playing with gradient stuff. Okay. Progress is happening. Alright, so let's start with Zeph, I guess. And we want this color, and that'll be for here, and here. And we want this color for here, and this color is here. This one is here. Their shoes don't have the same kind of detailing, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that nice. Oh, her hair and her skin. Her hair is so dark that what I have to do is like go really light so I can see where I'm coloring in. I'm gonna do the regular first, just so we all like get accustomed to what we're looking at, and then from there I'll flip it. Every time I color her hair, it's always funny because I choose like a random color every time. Just her face. And that was just the sleeves. Alright, we're going. I'm going as fast as I can. I figured then that would kind of be easier to color change too, because then I could just select the colors that I've already dropped in. We're probably gonna go a touch over time today. But it's fine, it'll be worth it. Let me go ahead and change our hair. This is what it's supposed to be. Everything's right in the world now. At least doing Lil should be much faster because her outfit's almost entirely one color. Go, go, go. I'm glad I did this sketchy so I could finish in time. Actually, is this under thing the same color? Or did I color it slightly different? Slightly different. I had a feeling. Oh my god, look at the difference. Oh, completely different. The world makes sense again. What about the eyes? Oh my god, yes. Thank you. Good catch. Oh. There. Hashtag good enough. Alright. Then boots. I need to erase that part, I know. I'll get to it. We're going. We're going. Alright, let me quick just erase this spot. It doesn't bother me. There, good enough. Alright, I think I got all her colors done. There's one spot here. Oh, that's her finger. Whoops. Can't see what I've drawn. Okay. Next. This one, which should hopefully go faster. Because, like, look, it's like mostly this brown. Grab that. That goes here. And it goes here. Here. And then the boots are just one color, which is easy. The hair. Did I grab the right one? I don't know, can't see. The pixels are so small, they like change the color. Alright, there we go. I feel like that's not the right brown. But okay. For some reason I thought her hair was like a little bit darker. We're 3 minutes overtime. Oh no. Or we're almost to the payoff. It's gonna be so satisfying and so weird at the same time. Alright, and let's not forget the eyes, like we did last time. Oh my god, I'm being so messy because I'm trying to rush. Okay, on her cheek a little bit. God damn it. Okay. Oh, and the buttons are purple. Let me grab that, and then I could just kind of do this. Bam. Purple. Buttons. Purple. Glove. Light brown. And then leggings. Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. This. Oh. Whatever. I'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. We're almost done. We're almost there. I can see the finish line. There. Okay. We did it. We did it, Reddit. So these are their normal colors. Now we get to have fun. And switch them up. Let me duplicate that. So let's start with skin color, I guess. Let's grab... Can I grab that? There we go. So this is gonna look so weird. Oh my god. It already looks weird. Hair color. I guess the accents can be the light brown. So these can all be this. Ah! And this can be this. Oh my god. She looks completely different. And I guess this could be the purple. Oh, the eyes. It looks wrong. Make her whole boots purple. And the parts underneath the beige. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so this would be this. And then, hold on, I can do this smart. There we go. Oh, there we go. Why did that work? Oh, wrong one. That's just so funky looking. Oh, because of the buttons. Oh, that's smart. Dude, your color is so much better than mine. Your color sense doing stuff. Man, that looks so weird. Okay, time to do... She's normal again! Okay, time to do this one. Skin. The hair is gonna be, I think, the wild part. Oh my god, just turning it on. She's so pale! Oh, what happened to her? Nina in denial. How good she is at art. Oh god. Already it kind of looks like she just stayed inside like all summer. Yeah! Alright, so the majority outfit can be that blue. And then the accent, I guess, is... I'm trying to think about how to make this work. She looks like... It's like her palette is so much sadder failing to me. Because I tried to make her palette, like, warm. To go with her bright and, like, warm personality. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. I think that's like kind of all I could do though. Oh my god. This undercolor was a different shade of gray. Ah, oh, that's true. I guess I can do a different shade of brown. It wasn't like massively drastically different, but... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's true, it can be two-tone. God, you're like on top of it. So we can do... I guess, yeah, the brown. Yeah, okay. And then, oh, but then that matches the leggings. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Meant to apply the... Oh, the other gray. Oh. So, like, barely, ever so slightly different. Good catch. This is how you can tell that one of us does, like, character design and, like, character stuff, and the other one does not. Okay, so. Oh, to the thighs? Wait, where? No, not that good. Okay, but like... Oh, they look like such different people to me. The pants under the coat. Oh, for Zep? Oh, the pants. Oh! Oh my god, I'm so dumb. No, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean now. So this and this is this. Oh, did that not work? Oh, this one. There we go. And then how can I select without having it select all of that? That'd be very nice. I'll just do that. Okay, that actually looks better anyway. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Zeph kind of looks like medieval peasant. And like, Lil. Oh my god, wait a minute. Like, there was a Static Shock villain. Static Shock. It was like Ice Girl. I'm gonna be totally off if it doesn't look like her. Okay, it doesn't look like her at all! But that was the vibe that she gave me! Apparently permafrost. Okay, never mind. Forget what I was saying. Forget what I was saying. But she looks... Who does she look like? She looks like some... Like, maybe like a Marvel or a DC character that I can't pinpoint. Like her... Like, just this part right here. It just... Oh my god. It feels so wrong. Like, for some reason, like, Zeph's skin is darker, but she looks ashier. Or is it just me? Like, Lil turned into a vampire. And Zeph is like some ashy medieval peasant. My girls, who did this to you? It's just, it's not right. Oh man, I can't stop flipping it. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess I'm just so used the stark contrast between the hair and the skin is just gone. I think that's what's doing it. Because it's like, she's not paler, but she looks paler. And I think it's because of that. Oh, that's wild. This was fun. Oh my god. I'm gonna be flipping it all day. Alright, I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This was a very fun experiment. Maybe we should do something like that, something like this next week. I don't know. I have no plans. This was kind of a spontaneous thing because I saw people doing it on Blue Sky. I didn't want to take part. I was like, oh, I'll just save that for a stream. So... we'll see what happens next week for art stuff. But until then, this is what we've got this week. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Sunday, an awesome rest of your day. There's still time to enter into both of the, well, all three technically, but two of them of the stock photo competitions and this Friday. So there's still time to enter if you'd like to win some free stock photos from myself or from Graphite Studio. And other than that, I don't think I have any other announcements. Oh, Washi Ween. Do Washi Ween. We still got time there. I think I updated the command, so it should have the correct link for Washi Ween. Yes, the blue sky. Perfect. I was so good. Past me. Good job. So if you'd like to enter into Washi Ween, enter into Washi Ween. It's just another October art challenge. It's not a competition. But yes, if you'd like some art ideas, there's that. And I think that's everything. I think we got it all. So I will see you all next week. Have an awesome rest of your day, awesome rest of your week. Drink water. And have a good one. Bye.
Okay.